Well, hey there, Taurus. Last but not least, okay, there we go. This is your weekend bonus reading. This one is going to be for Friday, June 20th through Sunday, June 22nd. My name is Cheryl Lynn, and we're going to do this the same way as we always do it, okay? I'm going to call out all 12 signs. When I call out a sign, whoever comes to your mind first, that's who we're talking about. We'll pull 2 cards for each of the 12 signs. It's just to give you some sort of an overview into the current dynamic between you and the person that came to your mind when I called out the sign, okay? At the bottom, I will pull 2 cards each for Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. This is to give you some insight into what could possibly be coming towards you this weekend. The hope here is that it will make it easier for you to navigate your way through the weekend, okay? That's what we're trying for. All right, so this one is for my Tauruses. All righty, here we go. We got Taurus. Hey, come on. Taurus, all right. Okay, right side up. Yep, there we go. If you're a Taurus and you are currently dealing with an Aries, I've got the Ace of Wands and the Tower. So this Aries is viewing you as somebody who, as far as they're concerned, you two were getting along great. Everything was fine. All of a sudden, you got some new idea and you were out of there. You just let the tower fall. I think they're leaving a lot of holes in that story. That's just the way it feels to me. It feels like there was a whole lot more involved in the dynamic between the two of you. I don't know that this was romantic. If it was, I don't think it really got off the ground, but you guys might have tried, you know. This is a deal where you two are just kind of on different pages. I don't know. I don't think that was going to come together very swimmingly, but that's what I got. If you are a Taurus dealing with another Taurus or possibly sending yourself a message, I have the 9 of Wands and the Page of Pentacles. I think you're trying to tell yourself, if you're sending yourself a message, that it's time to build a new foundation. I know you're hurt, but you have to put that aside and start to rebuild, okay? It's probably the same message if you're 2 Tauruses and one's trying to talk to you. Something's happened here that has hurt you, and it's time to try to put it behind you and move forward and build a new foundation is what it's all about, okay? If you are a Taurus dealing with a Gemini, I have the 2 of Swords and the Knight of Pentacles. This Gemini is viewing you as somebody who's standing at a crossroads with a decision that they need to make that they don't want to make. And so therefore, you're just not making it. You're just kind of stagnant standing there. Waiting for somebody to make it for you is what it feels like. That's fine. We all do that sometimes. I don't know that I'd advise it, but it's okay. This is a friend or something. I don't feel like this is a romantic interest, but it's definitely somebody who has emotion for you. You know. Okay, if you are a Taurus dealing with a Cancer, I have the Ace of Cups and the Knight of Wands. This Cancer is viewing you as somebody who has a cup full of love. I feel as though this Cancer would love a chance with you, but I don't feel like you're on board. If you are, it looks like it shows some promise, but I just don't feel like you're on board here. I just don't. I think this Cancer, for some reason, can get under your skin and make you quite angry without intending to. So it's kind of a deal breaker. If you are a Taurus dealing with a Leo, I have the King of Pentacles and the Magician. So the Leo is viewing you as somebody who is absolutely in boss energy, and you're manifesting the life that you want. This is somebody who definitely admires you and possibly looks up to you. Okay? There you go. If you are a Taurus dealing with a Virgo, I have the Queen of Cups and the 9 of Cups. So this Virgo is viewing you as somebody who could possibly be wish fulfillment for them. With the Queen of Cups, they are seeing you as somebody who's very intuitive, very maternal, somewhat too empathetic, possibly. Somebody who, maybe they're looking at you as somebody who they could probably get away with something with. I don't know. That's how I feel. They feel like you would stay in something even if things weren't going right or something. I don't know. There you go. I do believe this Virgo, for some reason, views themselves as being far more intelligent than you, and I don't really like that. It's like they're almost looking down on you, and I don't think that's great. But anyways, if you are a Taurus dealing with a Libra, I have 2 of Pentacles and King of Wands. So the Libra is viewing you as somebody who's a natural-born leader, somebody who really isn't looking to be tied down in a commitment right now, possibly somebody who's juggling 2 people. The Libra could be one of them. I think that Libra is more like a friend that's, you know, that you share your secrets with or something. But anyways, if you are a Taurus that's dealing with a Scorpio, I have 6 of Pentacles, Page of Wands. So the Scorpio's looking at you as though you are somebody that they could have reciprocity with. I think they're looking at you as somebody who really doesn't want a commitment, neither do they. So this is like situationship heaven or something right here is how it feels. At least from where you're both standing right now, okay? If you are a Taurus dealing with the Sagittarius, I have the Emperor and the Eight of Wands. So the Sagittarius is viewing you as somebody who's got a very strong my way or the highway kind of attitude about everything. You know, they see you as somebody who just isn't going to compromise, period. There's some kind of, I don't know if this Sagittarius tried to send you a message or tried to send you an offer to do something. This feels attached to money. But you refused to compromise, so the deal fell through. So it feels kind of, you're not their favorite person. Not at the top of their Christmas list right now, okay? If you are a Taurus dealing with a Capricorn, I have the Death card and the Two of Cups. This Capricorn feels as though you are some sort of a divine union to them. Doesn't have to be romantic, but you're definitely somebody who was intended to be in their life, as were they in yours. With the Death card here, they feel as though you're going through a very severe transformation right now. They're just waiting to see where they're going to fit in after that, okay? If you are a Taurus dealing with an Aquarius, I have the Ace of Swords and the Six of Cups. The Aquarius feels as though you're on a hunt for the truth right now when it comes to something pertaining to them. You have a lot of history with this person, but for some reason they decided that there's some sort of a secret or deceit, secret or deceitfulness at hand here. And the Aquarius is like playing a game. I don't know. This seems odd. Maybe this is like a sister, brother, cousin or something. If you are a Taurus dealing with a Pisces, I've got the Knight of Swords and the Hierophant. So the Pisces is viewing you as somebody who they could easily have a higher level of commitment with, or at one time did. You're on a quest for truth here too. I don't know. You're on a real quest to figure things out right this minute. Maybe that's part of your transformation, trying to find closure or figure out where things need to fit in. Maybe. Friday, you've got Temperance and the Ten of Cups. Wow. So you are trying to be patient so you can find the emotional fulfillment that you know you deserve is what's going on here. And you're not going to settle for less. Saturday, I've got Seven of Swords and King of Swords. You're coming through as the King of Swords, very intelligent, very logical, keeping emotions at bay, and very non-trustworthy right this minute towards almost everybody. So something must have happened that shook you. On Sunday, I've got you with the Justice card and the Ten of Pentacles. Ten of Pentacles and Ten of Cups. So you know that your justice will be getting to this Ten of Pentacles and Ten of Cups. And like I said, you're not going to settle for less. I think you settled in the past. I think you've paid for it. I think you're done with that. That's how I feel about this. So it's a great week. I mean, once you can figure those things out and know that you deserve what you deserve, then how can it not be a good week, right? There you go. That's what I have this week. No matter what the cards say, go out and make it the best weekend you possibly can. I will be back with the weekly readings on Sunday. I'm here every morning with these energy check-ins. If you want to check those out, they're kind of fun. They're quick. And if you're looking for a private reading, send me a message and I will get you the details. I will never reach out to you first. If somebody does, that's not me. It's a BS thing. No, it's just a scam. So please, even if they have my picture, it's not me. Okay? Like that song. It wasn't me. No, I was kidding. Anyways, that's it. All right, y'all. Go out and have a great day. Thanks for everything. Take care.